Hi, I'm Dawn Schmidt, and I teach an Essentrics stretching class here at the Y. And I hope that this little presentation will tell you a little bit about what we do, because this is a whole body workout that gives you strength and flexibility and all kinds of ability to move. So I want to tell you that we do it without shoes and socks so that we engage the feet and that are so important to the rest of the body. And we do it with a mat that are provided for you at the Y. And we also have blocks that you can sit on to straighten the spine, because alignment is so important as we do our stretches. And you can sit on this, or you can use it for your head when we do lay down on the mat. So I also would encourage you, if you have any kind of hip pressure when we do some leg lifts, to use one of these mats or one of these cushions. We have blocks, but we don't have these. So if it's something you want to personally bring, that is great. And I use it all the time. And I wanted to tell you that the creator of this program has a show every morning on our local PBS station. She's out of Canada. Her show is called Classical Stretch. And if you can't come to my class, which I will be sorely disappointed, I want you to stretch a half hour with Miranda Esmond White on Classical Stretch. So look her up if you want to, and stretch with her. So I've been doing this for about 5 years, I think, at the Y. I've had a lot of people tell me that it's improved strength in the core. I know myself personally it has. My major concern at this point was my hips. I was tight in my hips and I would feel a resistance, and now I don't. My posture's improved. I'm more flexible. I've been accused of having double joints because I can raise my hands so high. And most of what we do is, we do a lot, not most of what we do, but we do a lot of arms over the head because it engages the whole back. So I've already done a warm-up, but in our hour class we would do a warm-up and then we would go right into it. And what we're doing is we're contracting the muscle in the arm, but then we're elongating it and pulling away from joints and everything. So let's go ahead and let me just show you some moves that we do. It'll look like we're not doing anything, but please come to class and prove me wrong. So let's go ahead and bend the knees and tuck. And we do that tuck to protect our spine. And then we're going to take those arms that are contracted and pull gently here. And then we're going to push back. I'm not bending over. I want to engage that core, push around. And then we're going to push away. And again, we're not going with the stretch. We're getting a resistance by bending our knees more, pulling in, opening that back by the pull, pushing out and come up. And then we'll release and raise up. I'm engaging the whole back here and around to the side where all those muscles attach to your ribs, the intercostals. Good. We'll do it one more time, and then I'll show you a different one. And pull up. Now that's pulling your pecs. And of course, our posture is always forward with everyday work. And we are trying to release that, and then we pull back. We do a lot of lunges, trying to engage the hip. You'll notice I don't sink into it, I don't go down. I hold that core strong and I try to put all the weight here, and then we come back, changing feet. So one of the key things is we never work in pain. We always want to be gentle with our movements, but we're certainly putting the weight into it, so we're going back and forth. So one of the things we would do would be reach with those arms, and then come back and twist. So we get a lot of flexibility with our spine, which is why what we're after, flexibility, mobility. We don't want to shuffle when we walk. And the other one that I forgot to mention is balance. So many people come in and go, I'm here because my balance is off. And that goes downhill pretty quickly, age 30, if that. And so you can see how hard it is, maybe you can't, to hold your core in one position and raise off of that position. So that's what we're doing a lot. when we get on the mat and do a lot of fun things. So we roll down to release that pressure. We hang like a zombie. We straighten our legs. We roll up, trying to get every vertebrae involved, and then extending those arms to give space into the spine. So alignment is so important. So I hope you can come to my class Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we just have a really good time. Plus we feel better afterwards and more energetic. So join me whenever you can.